Hello, day 7. Today, as I said yesterday, I'm going to do the stud work. I need to think about this a little bit because obviously I'm sticking the shower unit here and I need to have a more of a reinforced beam down here to hold the shower door, so I can screw the shower door into it so it's nice and secure, and then that will actually secure to the far wall, which will be going kind of here as well. Be a little partition wall there. So I've done a little bit of design, but I need to go and look at what wood's available and also look at the fittings and see if they all fit correctly, so that when I do fix the pipe work into the wall onto the backer plates, when they come out to the right depth, so I can it all nice fits nice and flush. I've had a quick re-look into getting John Guest fittings, and good news for me is I must have added too many things to the basket or something, but anyway, and I'm now looking at maybe something like about £30 for all the kit to get the pipe work in, so it's a good idea to do a change. I did yesterday buy a new gas burner and buy some new gas, and I don't think I can get a refund on the gas burner and get the new burner attachment for the top, get a refund on that, but that's about £25, which maybe a bit less, not sure. Anyway, whatever it was, trying to get money back from that. So I want to, on this wall here, I want to fill it in a bit with a bit of insulation. I was having a chat to my neighbour, and he suggested that up top here, the old neighbour the old owner might have actually backfilled a lot of the wall in. So what my neighbour suggested is to actually waterproof the kind of a hangover piece up at top there. I'll show you a video when I get there. So that's a job for later. Once that's done, it'll stop all the moisture coming through this wall. But it is actually drying out a little bit, but it's still quite moist. So that'd be good. I think you get nasty rots and things when you do that. You don't get rid of the moisture. And that's about it really. Let's carry on with the day. See you soon. Well, one thing I have found is that my car actually does fit 2.4 metre long lengths of wood, just about. So obviously I gotta make sure this doesn't obviously shift when I brake or anything like that, but yeah, that's really good. I'm trying to protect this, obviously the seats and things. I don't want them getting all too much on. Quite a new car. So yeah, that's a win. Okay, one thing I have done, and this is a bit of a kind of boo-boo mistake originally, I bought treated wood instead of just sawn timber for these walls, which I'm using to do the battening. But benefit of hindsight, it's quite a good idea, because I've actually only managed to get enough of that wood actually to go about maybe about down to there. And this treated wood is it's better for it fights fungal infection. Also, it's good in the moisture and stuff like that, and it stops termites and what have you. So we don't get termites here. We do get ants. I've actually got this one. So there's an ant there. So I don't know what to do about that. You see that? So yeah, I've got ants in my house at the moment. So I don't know whether to just leave them there. But I don't think they'll eat the wood. But anyway, that's being treated on this wall. And this wall is a little bit moist. I'll have to fix it eventually. But I'm going to pad it out. I'm going to fix the source of where the moisture is coming in. This wall should go dry then. So I've just laid the wood out how I would like it. I've got some markings down there where I'm going to put this wood, which is going to be what I'm going to screw my shower door into. Then we're just going to obviously add along, well, stud work along here. At the back here we're going to have 3 vertical pieces of this wood here, which is going to give us the depth. I'm going to put a board in between here for holding my shower gubbins, which is it. Where is it? It's all here. Bit of a state, it needs to be cleaned up a bit. It's got some rust on it, which I'm a bit disappointed about it, but these things cost so much. I'm a bit hesitant to buy a brand new shower mixer. Might make that call soon. But anyway, this distance here to there is about 45 millimeters, maybe 47, I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, that's yeah, from there to there is about 50 mil maybe. Might be more than that, looks more. Anyway, that's the distance there, and that's the distance I've got to actually try to make up for behind the shower or install it. And that's it. Right, I'm going to build this stud wall. So what I've done here, I've just sealed in this piece of polyfoam, this is a piece of expander foam, into this gap here. Going to let it dry for about half an hour so it all seals up, and then cut the bits off and then stick the next part of the framework up on. So I'm making progress. Let's have a look what we can see. So as you saw, I filled the backing of there, and I've foamed all around the edges to try to seal it up a bit. Got a few lost ants now. Hopefully they will find somewhere else to live. All that's sealed up there too. And what I've done, I put some noggins in along here. I was debating whether to stick extra noggins in, but I'm not really seeing much movement at all on these things, laterally or horizontally. So I'm thinking I'm not going to bother sticking anything extra on there. Actually, I was going to stick something on this one here, but I can't actually get a roll plug behind it, which is a bit of a pain. I mean, it's been secured really strongly up here with a nice big hefty screw. So same to over here, and also I screwed it into the wall there to make sure it's very secure. And obviously there's that there and that there, so that's really. One thing I did find is that as I went down to down here, the wall seems to curve away, so I've actually had to move these bits out a little bit, which is a bit damned awkward. I might have to find a way to just, yeah, I don't know. I think I might have to move this back in, because what will happen if I try to stick plasterboard on there, the plasterboard will just snap. So there we are. This is going to be a strut to hold the shower door, which I better do another check now. And once I'm happy with that, I may actually bring the shower out and do a test fit this evening, just to have a play around. Stick the shower down here. I might have to take a few tiles out. Maybe these ones here will need to go. For now, I am going to take all the tiles up eventually. But yes, so I'm happy. I wasn't so sure about this area here. This does wobble a little bit, but it's not. I mean, I've put some struts to stop it from pushing down there, so it's only going to pull away if it does anything. But I don't think that's going to happen. There's good connections up top here, so that should stop it from going anywhere. What I could do actually, well, no, I won't do it. I think I'll stick another connection there, but that won't happen. So there we are. So that's the end of another day. I finished a bit earlier tonight, went out to showers at work. one thing I need to do is to get this area here ready to take the shower. The panels I've got are going to be 1.2 by 800. So what I need to do is to stick a 1.2 panel here, and then 800. That takes up to about 2 meters. And then I'll maybe need to actually cut a bit more and actually try to fill the rest of this space up here. And same too over there. I need to do about 1.2 by 1.2 by so it's going to be 1.2 by 800, and that'll more or less take up the whole height there. So we're going to have a little bit of space up here. Just going to have to fill it all up a bit, and also I'm going to have to quickly reconfigure these panels here so that they are a bit more conducive to the back board that I want to put on there. Once I've done that, I'm going to then fill across with the moisture board. I think it's quite a solid structure. It's not going anywhere. A bit wobbly here, isn't it? There's no wobbles at all actually. It's quite solid. So I think it's going to be perfectly fine to get stuff on it here. I need to do a bit of it tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I'll do the cladding across there and actually start then building the shower cubicle here. I need to take a few tiles up. What I'm planning to do is building the whole shower cubicle up and get it all enclosed. Actually do a bit and do all the major work around here. Then do the first fit of water around here. That shouldn't take 5 minutes, and obviously plumb that into the shower, and then we can work on the other stuff. So that's the day. It's starting to smell just a bit nicer in here actually. It has smelled a little bit damp. I think covering this panel up here has made a big difference, because it's just quite moist there. So I just kind of stuck it behind there, but it's a much better solution than what was there before. If I touch this now, it's lovely. It's nice and warm. As opposed to before, it was all cold and damp. So we're gonna have another layer of foam board on there, and then I'm going to try to completely seal all this area up. I may even try to stick some foam on here as well, just to even out a bit. Maybe, not sure. Anyway, I can try to get as much foam into this area as possible, and I'll make a big difference. So that's a wrap. I'm not really used to doing all this work actually, and I found that my legs are really aching, and my body's all aching, but when I go to sleep at night I sleep very well. So tomorrow's Saturday. I'm going to take a bit of a lie-in. I've got all the kit here that I need to actually be carrying on with, so I don't feel as if I need to be shooting off to any shops or anything tomorrow. I think the next few days I need to be getting a shower connector for the shower head and all that. I need to clear up a bit of the old shower, get a good descale. Need to pick tiles. Perhaps need to think about a sink unit, because we got an old pedestal sink, but I don't think we want to use that. We want to have one with a cupboard on it. So there's a few cheap ones from some shops. And yet we've got to do the second fit of electricity, which will be put in place when we put, and obviously the first fit of water tomorrow. That's it. Bye.